Hello everyone, welcome to Foreigner Farming in the Philippines. So, Tata and E-Boy did the vast majority of this work today, and I spent most of the day, well, I took care of the animals, but I spent most of the day watching the election stuff. And congratulations to President Trump. So, as many of you know, the gentleman who bought the plateau land specifically requested that this access road be 4 meters. And so right in the center of that line right there is 4 meters. So the wall that were yeah, I guess you could call it a wall. The wall is going to be, the center of the wall is going to be exactly 4 meters. And you can see from the direction there how that goes up to the Barangay Road. And it also, so extrapolate that out, it's pretty much right on the edge of the field there as well. So because this was actually, some of this was water. It was the buyer just wanted, well, he wanted the wider right-of-way because he anticipates having a full-sized vehicle going up and down this road, and it's tough to negotiate these typical 3-meter wide roads with a full-size vehicle. So he wanted a full-size road, and that's how we're going to mark it in for him. But in doing that, it encroached a bit into the pond itself. Actually, the center of this line, well, yeah, the center of this line was probably, there were portions of that were underwater, and it's just rather than just slathering a bit of cement on top and calling it good, the decision was made to dig down a bit and make a proper retaining wall, a good deal of which is going to be underwater, so it has to be structurally sound. That's what we're going to use. This is basically riprap from our old piggery walls, and that's going to be set in, and some sand and rock added along with the cement mix, and that's what we're going to build this wall out of. Because it flattens out at the end of that at the end of the ditch we've dug, there's really no reason to continue the wall past that, because there's just no question where the road is. So he may wish to at some point lay in some stones or something, however he wants to do it. It doesn't bother me one way or the other. But this portion that was actually into the pond needs something strong and permanent so that it'll stay there and not eventually erode into the pond. Now, as far as this pond goes, I was hoping that we would not have to put dirt into the center there. You can see that little puddle that's right in the center. That's the low spot, and that's the part that's hard to drain. You can see it's dry there at the entrance to the where the water goes into the pipe. So even though all that dirt I shoveled, and I did that myself for 4 days, I came along this bank here and around that way, and most especially about where the old irrigation pump is there, just threw dirt into the metal until I was way tired of it, and thought that it was enough, but obviously it is not. At least not from the standpoint of having nice and flat, fully drainable pond. However, it's going to be at least 2 years until we drain this pond again. And I'm thinking, I was of the opinion that in those 2 years, that portion there that you see where there's standing water will have filled in several inches. And basically the bottom of the pond will have risen up. If not, when we drain it the next time, if we have to add soil into the center so that it easily drains, well, guess what? That's what we got to do. But for now, I think it just started to rain. I've been holding off, wanting it to completely dry out there before I started adding water again. Well, guess what? It's rained at least some every day since we drained this. So there's no way to make it absolutely dry. I think the vast majority of the snails that were living in there are dead. There's quite obviously no fish, because yesterday was, even though we had some rain last night, yesterday was for the most part sunny. And so that surface area out there got hot. There's no fish still alive out there. So we've solved that part of the problem. There's no unwanted biomass in this pond. So I'm thinking in the morning I will put in the drain pipe and begin holding water again and start filling it up. We've only got a couple days left here on this, and we can devote the rest of the week into maybe getting a cage in the water, or two. Well, today's Wednesday, I don't know. Thursday, Friday, nah, I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. We'll see. But at least we'll have that retaining wall done, and we can go from there. Thank you, everyone. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.